Hi, I'm Lynne Marie Rowland. There's a way that resilience is often spoken about as strength, endurance, and the ability to keep going no matter what. And while there's truth in this, there's also something missing, because the kind of resilience that asks you to harden, to hold everything together, to continue as if nothing has changed, is not the kind that sustains your life. It may carry you through a moment, but it cannot carry you through true transformation. There's another kind of resilience, quieter, less visible, and often misunderstood, that begins with listening. In the work that I do, which draws from Celtic shamanic practices, listening is not just a metaphor. It's a way of engaging with life and the natural world, way of learning to pay attention, not only to what is happening on the surface, but to what is moving underneath it, to the subtle shifts and patterns that happen when something is ending and something else is asking to begin. There are times in a life when that movement becomes impossible to ignore. A loss, a diagnosis, the unraveling of something you thought would hold, or knowing that the life you've been living no longer fits in the way it once did. This is the sort of moment when I was first called to the shamanic path. These are not small moments. They do not ask for small responses. What I've seen is that these moments, we are not being asked to simply continue. We are being asked to truly change. In many shamanic traditions, these experiences are understood as thresholds, places where you are no longer who you were, and not yet who you are becoming. In that space, that in-between, resilience is not about certainty. It's about learning how to remain present when things feel uncertain, and aware when the old ways of understanding no longer work. To remain in relationship with what is unfolding, even when you do not yet understand it. That kind of resilience is something that begins to emerge when we stop trying to return things to how they were and start listening for what is now true. In my own life and in the lives of those I've worked with, this is the turning point. Not when everything is resolved, but when something shifts in how we meet it. What if resilience is not about returning to who you were before? What if it's not about restoring what's been lost? What if resilience is the capacity to stay in relationship with change long enough for something new to take shape? When we begin to understand it this way, something softens. The pressure to handle it begins to fall away. And in its place, something more honest can emerge. Feelings of grief, confusion, stillness, and not knowing. These aren't signs that resilience is failing. These are the very places where it's beginning. If this speaks to something in your own life, you might begin in a simple way. Notice where something's shifting and allow yourself, even briefly, to be with it without trying to resolve it. In the next video, we'll step into that moment more directly, what it feels like when the ground begins to shift, and how we begin to find our footing without rushing to new ground. If you'd like to continue this exploration, you're welcome to subscribe or to walk a little further with me in the spaces that I offer.